welcome back to Jack on a Journey, and you're probably wondering, what the hell are you two still doing at IA? No one wants me, to put it slightly. No one at all. We're getting interviews, no one wants me. If we go to the job centre quick, you can see that I'm applying for pretty much every job. Now, I don't know if that's hindering us or not, but we're applying for jobs and then looking at them when they come in for an interview, and we're rejecting them or accepting them, if that makes sense. So I don't know if that's hindering us or not, but I thought I'd come in now. We're in the 13th of January, so we're like a month away to starting from the Icelandic Cup. We've made some transfers, so I thought I'd come back and show you them, because we need to start thinking about, we're going to stay here for a little bit until the start of the season, because no one seems to want to come in for us, basically. We've released 5 players. Kalle, Tistis, Paul Steinson and Olsen, you knew from the last episode, and I think... Did I show you the ends? No, I didn't. So it's not from the last episode. They got released anyway. And then Nace and Nilsson got released on New Year's Day, purely because we signed a right back who's better than both of them, and we don't need them there on a hefty amount of money when they weren't going to play. So we scrapped them. We've got rid of them. We've also got rid of a few players on loan. One player on a free, which was Veal. We weren't going to use him. I'm still looking at players to bring in, but we weren't going to use him, so we thought we'd let him go. Magnus Gudmundsson's gone out on loan to Volsinger, and then Gudmundsson to Magni, Gudmundsson to Vatanija, and Gunnarsson to Karlstad United. But let's look at the players that we've brought in, shall we? Odor Ingi Barnesson. He's a 2-star current, 4.5-star potential goalkeeper. Just came in as a cheap option as backup. He's on 110 quid a week, and he looks decent. He's got a bit of potential, so I thought I'd bring him in as backup, try and get rid of all the other crap keepers we've got, except for Olafsson. I liked Olafsson, but he wants to leave, so I thought I'd just get rid and then get a good youngster in to replace them, which we have in a Bjarnason there. Next up, we've got Dordejevic. He's a Serbian, 4-star current, 4-star potential centre-back. He looks very, very good. All-rounder as well. 30k value, 875 quid a week. Played the Serbia. He's played a little bit in Saudi Arabia. He never actually played, but he loved it there. His time, he always brags about it. Ratings-wise, he doesn't look too good, but hopefully he can come in and do some bits. We got him on a free. We then bought Jan Martins from an actual team. We didn't buy him, but we got him on a free. He's a left back, Belgium, 3-star current, 4-star potential. We got him from Utrecht Elst from Belgium, who I believe that's the 2nd division of Belgium. And he looks very good left back. He can also play left wing back, DM, CM, left mid, left wing. Perfect, if you ask me, a perfect little player there. Next up, we got another Polish guy. Another Polish centre-back, to say the least. 19 years old, but he looks fantastic already. Paczynski. 3.5 stars, and 5-star potential. Heading and tackling could be a bit better, but he's young and he looks very, very good. Like I said, he's Polish. He's played a few games in non-league of Poland, but this is his first real test, and we thought we'll give him that as a good-looking centre-back. Here's the right-back that we signed, Mr. Kovic. That's going to be his name, Mr. Kovic, isn't it? He's 26-year-old Croatian, 3-star current, 3.5-star potential. Physicals could be a bit better, but all round he looks fantastic. Right back as well, like I said. Played all his career in Croatia. Yeah, just looks good. Him and Ortega are going to be fighting it out for right back spot, so competition's good. Another centre back we brought in, another Croatian, Dragan Livric. Easy enough name to say, to be at. 3.5-star current, 4.5-star potential. Centre back, 6'3", good physicals there, decent all rounder. To be fair, he looks very, very good. Once again, he's played a few seasons in Italy. I thought, Croatia, he'll be more in Croatia, but no. Started his career at Croatia and went to Italy, and he's nipped back and forth between Croatia, but he's with us after getting released from Catania. from Italy. So plus he can also play defensive mid, which we're still going to be playing the same formation as last year, which is fantastic if you ask me. And then we've got a target man in Amadou Bakayoko, 3.5 star current, 5-star potential. Target man, so he doesn't need to be a proper finisher, but technically, physically even, looks very good. 6'4", 16 strength, 16 stamina, 16 jump and reach. He can run, which is good. Mentals, some could be a bit better, like off the ball and decisions, but the rest of it is okay. Finishing first touch, heading could be better, but the rest of it is fine for a target man. He has scoured non-league football and league football in England for the last few seasons. Started his career at Warsaw, Southport, Telford, Worcester City. Back at Warsaw, where he did start a few games in League One, to be fair to him. And then he went to Coventry, where he started a few games in League One and then Championship. So he should be a fantastic little player for us, to be fair. Hopefully, he's from Sierra Leone, but he's also got English and Dutch nationality as well. So he counts as a European player, which is good to see. 9 games for Sierra Leone and 5 goals. He's a goal scorer, boys. He's a goal scorer. Don't look back at his history. He's a goal scorer. But yeah, that's the team. We're still trying to get rid of a few people. But if we're staying here, we've got a few too many foreign players, if I'm honest. But I'm fine with that. We got 5. You can only play 3. We've still got Labadai and Baghead's still here. But Baghead probably won't play because we've got better centre-backs. Stenkovic needs to improve upon last season. If he doesn't, he won't play. Simple as that. But while we are here, and we're still at IA, let's have a look at season preview. We are predicted to finish 9th. Now, that's an improvement on last year because we've predicted to finish 11th. The board want us to avoid relegation, which is... They wanted us to finish mid-table last season, which they obviously think that we're not going to do much better than we did last season, pretty much. But 301, I reckon we can push Europe. I really think we could push Europe this season. That's if we're still here, because, like I said at the start of this episode, we're still applying for jobs. What I am going to do is I'm going to carry on until our first game, which obviously you won't see. I'm not going to do it on camera because that would be boring. Carry on until our first game, the 20th. And then if we get any interesting interviews or any job offers from interviews I've done before this, we'll obviously come back and then sort it out when we're there. But if we get to the 20th and we still haven't got somewhere, I'll end the episode there. And we'll do tomorrow. The next episode will be the Vikinger and the Volsinger game, because we might still get a job in that time period. And then after that, we'll go straight to the start of the season, and then see if we get a job. If we get a job in between, I'll come straight back and we can see what the job is and whatnot. So we'll go to the 20th. If any so the video won't end now. Any interesting interviews, job offers will come back and show you them so you don't miss out. But hopefully we can get a job, because all summer I've kind of told myself, right, we're going to leave, and to still be here, like, the finances just aren't getting better. To still be here in January is a bit demoralising. If anything, it shows that it just no one wants me. I feel rejected. We got our first interesting interview. It's only, I think it's the next day since I last spoke to you. First of all, we declined an interview of Longford Town because I've got no interest in managing in Islands. That doesn't feel like it's the first division in Islands as well. That's a massive step down. No, thank you. No offence to is it even Ireland or Northern Ireland? It is Islands. So no offence to all you Irish lot. I love you, Islands. But I don't want to manage there. Our Traumatus, they're in the 2nd division in Greece, which is interesting. I've never managed in Greece personally in all my years of playing Football Manager, so that's an interesting port of call. They are doing fairly well in Greek football as well. They're 7th. I don't know how the league structure works. It's the league is about, I think the Icelandic Premier League's 51st in its reputation. So it's like a slight drop down, but not too much. Not enough to notice anyway. But it's all about, if we get promoted, we'll be in the 16th best league in the world. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm not too fussed about how we're jumping in. Is if we get promoted, we'll be in a really good league as well. So we're going to do the interview, and hopefully it goes very well. Ireland, I take it back. I wouldn't mind managing there if it was title favourites and current holders of the Irish Premier League, Dundalk. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. I was like, it's Ireland. Do I really want to manage Ireland? Then I was like, it's Dundalk. They're actually quite good. It's Dundalk. They're really good. If I can get this job, I believe the top of the league is Europa League. So the top team qualifies for the Champions League. We're favourites. I say we're, like we've already got the job. But if we can get this job, that means we could potentially get a title under our belts. That means potentially we can get into Champions League. And if we even get through a round in the Champions League, that will make my profile much, much bigger as it is. So, if I can get this job, I'll be so happy. So happy. But let me go through the interview, and I'll come back when another interview comes along, or maybe a job offer, hopefully from Dundalk. Right. Atromitus didn't get the job. They liked the club vision, didn't get the job. Same with Dundalk. They liked the club vision, wasn't the right man for the job. I am taking a stand. I'm gonna do IA for another season. If we do well again this season, we'll have a bit more rep behind us. It's going to be annoying because we still can't do a coaching course. But I'm gonna suck it up, and I was thinking there, should I? I'm gonna suck it up. We're still applied for a few more jobs, but we're not going to apply for any more jobs. So unless we get a job in this lot, I'm not going to be going. I'm going to be staying here for another season. I'm ready for it now. Knowing that the amount of rejection that we've had, I'm like, right, let's just do this. One more season. Let's try our hardest to get that Europa League spot and get this club some money and get me some coaching courses, because that's all I want. Next episode is going to be Vikingo game. It might be both, depending on how many transfers we've done. I don't think we're pretty much at our limit. We got just over £1,000 to spend. We might bring in one player. Probably not. I think we're all right for now in terms of players. But we're going to do another season with IA, and I'm looking forward to it. If you did like this really random ass video, please subscribe. It was just a really random. I was fully expecting not to be here by this point, but we might leave midway through the season. We don't know, but we're not going to be applying for any more jobs now. Please please subscribe, and I shall see you again in the next episode with IA. Thank you very much for watching.